Good morning. This is Brad Griffith. Welcome back to another chapter of Craft Stick Crafts. We're here building our Space Needle for the June 2nd Maker Faire. And this particular video is all about Elmers glue. And my quick proposal to them to make a glue that is specifically with a point on it instead of the great big end and in a smaller bottle. And the reason for this is the bigger bottle spits out too much glue and it doesn't get in the tight spots where I need it to be. And so the pointed end also, you can do those things. You can get into the tight spot. It puts down a really nice small bead right where you want it. And also when you close it up, it doesn't fill up with a lot of glue. And I'm going to show you just exactly the details just about that. What we're making is the the top of the Space Needle. And you know, when you have to get into some tight spots with this new Craft Stick Crafts, and if you are Elmers and you are watching this, take a look at my other videos and you can see I am well on the way of creating a new craft of, you guessed it, Craft Stick Crafts, Craft Stick Bending. And I'm not at all polished, perfect. The websites aren't yet done, but you know, I'm hoping that you would see the value. Whoops, here we go. Speaking of see the value. See the value is possibly starting a whole new Elmers brand. Sprinkle a few Craft Stick Craft projects on there. And kind of my niche is to, teach as many people woodworking as possible. And the best way to do that is to reduce the size of the lumber. When you reduce the size of the lumber, aka craft sticks, you can see why the point is so important. When you reduce the size of the lumber, you increase the number of hands that can get in the loop, so to speak. And so if you did make a glue, these are already dried up, so I'm going to steal that clamp. If you did get to make a new brand, I think there's a whole new market potential for selling a new glue. Oh, new glue. Doesn't have to be new glue, but you know what I'm saying. And you know, this is about as real as it gets. This is no big, you know, corporation or whatever. It is what it is. My videos are what they are. My house is what it is. My laundry room is my shop. What we're building here is the top of the Space Needle, which also converts as a tongue depressor plate. And each one of these sections, which I haven't even counted, is all glued up with your new formula Interior Elmers glue. I cut, carve, sand a little bit, glue, and put it in there, wipe, and that glue is what's holding this plate together. Often we don't know what we're making until it's made. For an example, this one, which I still don't know what it's made of. For some things we make specifically for specific reasons. Oh, by the way, there's my DVD, Craft Stick Crafts, Tips and Tricks, Craft Stick Bending. We're, like I said earlier, we're in the developmental stages, research. The websites aren't at all polished at this point, but we're working on it. We do basswood, so we can make all sorts of tubes. Once again, your glue is all over my shop. I probably washed more glue from my hands than most people have even bought from you. Here's a, oops, I'll go plan B. Here's a tank treads and tank something we're working on. So you can see, if you are Elmers and you are watching what I'm doing, you can see I have the YouTube channel, Craft Stick Crafts, Craft Stick Bending also. There's a scale. We have several videos on there. On Craft Stick Crafts, we have, to date, we have 90 videos, 30 of which are to public, and the rest are set to private until I'm ready to release. And those videos are much like these. They're designed to inspire and engage my and your customers. Appreciate your time. Consider what I'm asking. I would love to have a small bottle with a nice point to build this craft. It will be a lot easier for people and crafters to make their projects with a new point with the interior wood glue. And keep an eye on us because we make interesting videos. This is going to be a craft stick house fire. We're wrapping the inside with tin foil. We're going to start a fire on the inside and see how the tin foil protects the wood, and then we'll put it out, and then we'll do another fire without the tin foil. I remember growing up as a kid, there was insulation with tin foil on it, and I was wondering how that might help keep a fire within a room. So we do all sorts of fun things. Thank you very much. I'm Brad. Keep an eye on us. Bye.